Hi, my name is Nefertiti Ashanti Boyd. I was named after the famous Egyptian pharaoh named Nefertiti. Nefertiti means the most beautiful or the most perfect woman has come. Ashanti is a famous tribe in Ghana composed of women warriors who defeated the British Army. My parents gave me a name with a tremendous amount of power, stealth, poise, character, and class. They did this with the intent of a self-fulfilling prophecy, hoping that I'd embody the powerful women I was named after, forcing me to naturally develop the behavior of those powerful women. My self-concept is versatile and multifaceted. My personal perception of my identity is composed of my large, vibrant, multidimensional, fun personality. I have always been reserved, friendly, sweet, courageous, and a natural leader. My smile is vibrant and contagious, which may contribute to how often I smile. I make friends in any environment and wherever I go. I have friends all over the world from all walks of life, gender, ethnicity, and socioeconomic status. I'm the oldest of three brothers and four younger sisters. Being the oldest, I grew up taking care of my two younger brothers and our household. I was born in Houston. As a child, I was the only female in my household with my father and two younger brothers. My father raised us as a single. In 2000, when I was 9, my father decided to move us 6 hours away from my mother and all our family to a small town 30 minutes away from Mexico, where I was either the only African American girl or I was one of three. Every day was a persistent fight to defend my cultures, shared symbols, language, values, and norms that distinguish my people from others. On South Padre Island, I was bullied for everything about me, but nothing was worse than having to defend a culture I wasn't aware of and didn't understand. Not to mention, my father's parental modeling meant that I was expected to carry the stereotypical female torch. At 9, I was taught how a woman should run a household by my dad, regularly cleaning to my father's approval, taking care of my brothers, doing laundry for the house, making sure all homework was done, cooking, and getting the boys to bed at a decent time. By the time I was in high school at 13, I had my stepmother teach me Spanish so that I could better understand the co-culture of Mexican Americans that lived around me. Before I knew it, I was fluent in Spanish and I could dance all sorts of salsa, merengue, bachata, and tejano. Once I let the co-culture influence my identity, it became easier to carry the weight of my entire gender and race on my shoulders. After high school, I decided to try things in Houston with my mother. Within a few months, I quickly realized I wasn't like any other woman around me. My mannerisms, the way I talked, dressed, and acted was more like a boy than a girl, despite my appearance. I developed mannerisms of masculinity by imitating my dad and brothers. I adopted their stereotypical masculine styles and social roles as a coping mechanism. My Johor window was extremely feminine and lace on my exterior, which is what I thought I projected to my family and friends. I didn't realize until recently how much of my identity I thought was hidden but was not. My Johor window of a woman in pink and lace was a visual representation of the properties of myself that are known to me and to others. Unknown to myself was the forms of masculinity and mannerisms and the frame of mind I had maintained after my childhood. It wasn't until a few years ago, after becoming a mother, that I realized a part of me still enjoys that masculinity. My gender role is androgynous, yet my image management is based on being a multifaceted woman, trying new things and defying barriers. My image management is composed of my personal process I use to project my identity without the influence of anyone around me. I am a high self monitor, which enables me to adjust my behavior and attitude toward the benefit of the situation I'm in. My adolescence has completely influenced my form of communication, giving me the ability to communicate to a variety of types of people. I communicate the way I do based on my understanding of the plethora of people I relate to. Doing so many activities led to the influence of my perception to be based solely on how I view myself and how I understand others' plight within a group.